Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Monday, August 3rd, 2026. BlackRock launches 2 tokenized funds on Ethereum. The Ethereum Foundation shares a monthly protocol update. Uniswap launches Uniswap Earn, and POAP winds down. All this and more starts right now. Before we get into today's briefing, first a major thank you to Spectacular.eth for placing the winning bid on our one-of-one NFT last week, celebrating our 1000th episode of ETH Daily. The biggest news of the day is that BlackRock launched 2 tokenized money market funds on Ethereum mainnet. The BlackRock Select Treasury-Based Liquidity Fund, or BSTBL, is a tokenized version of an existing money market fund. The fund lives on Ethereum and uses BNY as a transfer agent and tokenization provider. BRSRV is a completely new on-chain native fund that features daily dividend reinvestment and is designed for stablecoin reserve management. BRSRV is multi-chain and uses Securitize as its transfer agent and tokenization provider. Both funds invest in cash, short-term U.S. Treasuries, and overnight repurchase agreements collateralized by U.S. Treasuries. BlackRock Build, the first tokenized money market fund from the asset manager, holds over $1 billion in TVL. ETH Labs, the independent Ethereum research and development lab, is focusing on enabling faster slots in Ethereum. As a refresher, an Ethereum slot is a 12-second window of time where only one block can be included. There are 32 slots per epoch, meaning each epoch is 6.4 minutes. Ethereum finality is reached every 2 epochs, which is every 12.8 minutes. In short, if slot times can be reduced, it results in faster transaction confirmations and finality. Rather than waiting 12.8 minutes, DEXs can obtain more frequent price updates. Bridges and centralized exchanges can release assets sooner, and users will wait less for transaction processing, resulting in an enhanced user experience. ETH Labs says developers are targeting a slot time decrease from 12 seconds to 10 seconds by the Hegota upgrade, slated for Q3 2027, with further reductions in future upgrades. The Fast Confirmation Rule is an update that seeks to provide transaction confirmations in as fast as one slot. Notably, FCR, or the Fast Confirmation Rule, doesn't require a hard fork and can be activated locally by Ethereum validators who opt in for the feature on their consensus layer node. ETH Labs noted that ePBS, a key feature in the Glamsterdam upgrade, which is Ethereum's next upgrade, will cause an 11-second latency delay for fast confirmation. The Ethereum Foundation published its first Protocol Sync, a new monthly series providing a glimpse into the status of Ethereum upgrades. In short, the Glamsterdam upgrade is on track for mainnet activation in Q4 2026. Hegota scoping is still underway. The deadline for Hegota non-headliner EIPs is this Thursday, August 6, 2026. Progress continues on a post-quantum lean consensus, and a public spec-frozen testnet is launching soon for Glamsterdam. Last Friday, Uniswap launched Uniswap Earn, its first DeFi yield product that uses Morpho lending vaults curated by Gauntlet. Uniswap Earn allows users to deposit USDC, USDT, or ETH directly from the Uniswap app. The product only supports deposits from Ethereum mainnet. Gauntlet is the vault curator that manages the yield strategies. According to Cappy Research, there is no fee from Uniswap or Morpho. However, Gauntlet does take a fee on the yield earned. Last month, Aave launched Stable Vaults for any app to integrate Aave-powered yield. Aave Stable Vaults also supports ERC-4626 vaults for custom yield strategies. And lastly, POAP's co-founder and general manager announced that the protocol is winding down after a 5-year journey. The Proof of Attendance Protocol, or POAP, started as a way to prove in-person attendance by collecting a unique POAP while at the event. At Ethereum's most notable events, POAP founder Patricio Warchalter would distribute physical POAPs that contained an NFC chip with a link to claim and mint the collectible on-chain. Amid high gas fees on Ethereum mainnet in the 2017 to 2021 era, POAP migrated to XDAI, an early EVM-compatible chain that is now known as Gnosis Chain. It was acquired by Gnosis in 2021. POAP entered maintenance mode back in March. New POAPs cannot be issued and active development of the protocol has stopped. However, existing POAPs will live on-chain forever. In other news, Forecasts updates its EIP ranking tool for Higota EIPs. ETH Strategy purchases 2,500 ETH. And Fake World Assets will activate purchases for its token at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on August 4th. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.